we made it to 250,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is 250,000 and 1/4 of the way to the million and also to the gold play button. As you can see, we've already got our silver play button in the background here, and we're working really hard towards getting to that million. So what did it take and what happened along the way? Well, we've been making YouTube videos and we've been looking at how we translate those videos into other languages. And one of the reasons for doing that is because not only do we have an Indian office, we've also got people interested in helping us to grow our business in the US, in Chile, in Brazil, and all of these different places with all of these different languages. Now in Brazil, they speak Brazilian Portuguese. In Chile, they speak Spanish. In India, well, there's about 50 languages there, but mostly Hindi and English and various mixes of all of those. So every region's got its own dialect. And so it can be really hard to go and reach that many people. Probably only about 20% of the world actually speak English. So in order to expand our reach and to talk to more people, we're looking at recording in other languages. Now, we were looking into software and things that we could use to do this. And it turns out it's really expensive to dub videos using AI. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than hiring someone in that language to go and watch your videos and translate, which is what you used to have to do. But with AI dubbing, well, it's pretty good, but sometimes the feedback is that this word is too Hindi or too old school or doesn't really make sense or isn't used anymore. And so there's AI dubbing and there's AI dubbing. Now, we unlocked this feature when we went to 250,000 subscribers, and that was YouTube's auto AI dubbing. Yes, this is a feature that's been available to people like Mr. Beast for some time. This particular feature is not available or hasn't been available for us since we started the channel. And we looked and we thought, well, could we use this? But not available to us until we hit 250,000 subscribers. I think technically it's still in beta, still only just being released. And when we turned it on, we looked everywhere to see how do we actually use this thing. So you go to settings, you go to advanced, and there's a little bit where you enable it. And there's heaps of other videos and content about enabling this feature. The one thing that this content and these posts and even YouTube itself don't tell you is the fact that it does not retrospectively go and dub your past videos. Now we have over 850 videos, probably 900, probably close to 1,000 by now. But none of that can ever be dubbed using the YouTube feature as it stands today. So if you're looking to get to that point where you are dubbing into other languages, you either need to pay some company, AI dub, to do it if you don't have access to that feature, or you have to go and create an audio version. So you can actually go back to your past videos and create an audio dub and load that into your video. Now the problem with that is you then have to audio dub every single language and then plug it in there. However, if I produce a new video, and hopefully this video, this being the first video that I am trying this with, it should automatically dub in the other languages. All you have to do is go down the bottom right, select the settings, and then choose the audio version or the language version that you want to listen to it in. There should be about 30 languages in there that are available right now, and a few experimental ones. And by experimental, no, I don't mean Klingon. What I mean is a video in a language that is maybe like a subset of a larger language. Like as I mentioned, India has about 50 languages. You've got Tamil, you've got Gujarati, you've got Rajasthani, heaps of others, Urdu, the list goes on. So in order to create videos in those languages, the model has to test itself. And so at the moment, they're releasing test languages. And so you can get those test languages, but it gives you the option to go and review them before you actually make them live. Anyway, so what this video is about is really just to announce, hey, we got to 250,000 subscribers, and to give you a little bit of information about what happens when you get there. We've had other things happen along the way. We've been growing. So our channel is officially 9 years old. It's actually been 9 years old for a couple of weeks now, but I would say the most I've ever done on the channel up until about 2 years ago is one video every 2 to 4 months. It wasn't really much at all. When I really got into it and I really started to pick up the pace, it just exploded. And we've been growing at, 10 a day, 100 a day, 1,000 a day, but now we've hit this 250 mark. It seems to be 2,000 a day. That's about our average growth rate. So since we've hit 250,000 subscribers, we've doubled our growth rate from 1,000 a day, which was what we hit after we got the silver play button. So our growth rate is accelerating, and I fully anticipate that by translating in multiple languages, that we're going to increase our growth rate yet again, because we can access a significantly larger audience. Yes, I'm going to have to build my credibility with them. Yes, I'm going to have to build a reputation over time, but I'm okay with that. And I know that by reaching more people in more parts of the world, that we can help more people and we can help more businesses to grow more effectively using systems and technology and the very things that we talk about and promote. So if you're watching, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Hopefully you are. If not, you know what to do. And if you're looking to grow your channel, there's heaps and heaps of growth ahead of you. You just need to put in the work and it will pay absolute dividends. The value we get from YouTube is immense. And no, I don't really mean ads revenue. That's a little bit of pocket change, really. What I mean is the introductions, the relationships you get, the new opportunities that come up out of nowhere. Yeah, we have sponsorship deals. We have projects that we walk into because people feel like they know us. They feel like they trust us. They've built a relationship with us over time. And that is where the real value in doing video and doing YouTube really is. So anyway, thank you for watching. And again, if you haven't liked or subscribed, please do that now and let us know what you thought in the comments. Thank you, and you take care.